It's a chilly night in downtown Los Angeles for one of the great rivalries in basketball, featuring two of the best players in the league. The Celtics, Jayson Tatum. And they go with Smart and Derek White with Brown and Tatum, a terrific pair, certainly. And Blake Griffin makes another start. The first time they've had a two-game losing streak since late October. This is the second of the season. They go inside to Brown, who puts it up and through.
And that's what I think the biggest difference.
Very kind when you say not shooting the ball very well. I just don't think he's healthy.
Griffin thought three, instead rifles it inside. Where it was caught by Tatum. Back out to White. Three is good.
And you talk about the Boston Celtics knocking
Games which were both losses for the Celtics.
Lakers have started 1 of 4 from the floor. Here comes Tatum. Top 10 score into Griffin. And they're setting him up with crisp passing to begin the game. White. And back to Tatum. Yep, 20-point loss last night here to the Clippers. They only scored 47 points in the first half. A three, good! And Tatum bangs it in from outside. An 11-0 Boston run to get things going, up by 10. Average is 10, and White's got 8. Tatum back in. Cornette with the screen, and Tatum with a floater. Pretty shot. Jayson Tatum puts it in. He's got 5.
They play with a lot more pace in that second unit. And guess what? They're leading the league in the second quarter in points. And a lot has to do with Russell Westbrook.
Brogdon of 3.
On cue, what you talked about, Cam.
Brogdon trips outside. Hauser triple, no. Cornette tries to punch it up.
Nice.
Brogdon outside. Brogdon has the second best three-point shooting percentage in the league. Tatum into a thicket of defenders. Games they have played in the month of December, Candace. His scoring average, 23 points for the season.
Go through the hoop, and he's done that thus far tonight. And he's 3 for 7 and you know, perfect at the free throw line.
Consecutive double-digit losses at the end of a 6-game road trip. With Tatum working around the Cornette screen.
Beautiful
and
move.
driving right into the defense of Bryant.
Matchup zone by the Lakers.
Tatum, 3.
Did I say he was still struggling?
LeBron James, I don't care. You're 20, you're 27 in transition.
Davis is on the bench resting for the Lakers after a 13-point first quarter for LA. Tatum, 3. Good! Boy, does he have the stroke tonight. He's got 17 and 2 straight threes.
Well, how do you get out of a shooting slump, Candace?
You shoot.
You shoot.
So from the free throw line, 2 of 2. 11 of the first 22 games of the season. Shooting was a big part of being the most efficient offense in the nice start for Davis. He's coming off, as we said before, a 34-point game Sunday in Detroit. Tatum over Westbrook. 21 for him.
Go to Tim's.
Beverly cutting, missed it on the drive. Brown, Griffin, Tatum, 2, count it, foul!
This is going to end up being a 5-point swing right here. A wide open layup missed by Beverly at one end leads to a transition bucket.
It's, you know, you get older, you get wiser. You give it to the young buck and let them get the three-point play.
We saw Griffin in this building jump over a coffee, and here comes Blake Griffin. Davis in front. Tatum trying to ward off Schroeder. And a 3 by Brown. That is good.
After in. And what he has done up to this point now, again, I know he has struggled in his last 2 ball games.
3 on that road trip. And that brought them a new hope for the season.
Well, what did Darvin Ham tell us? We really should have been 4 and 2. And another 3 by Jayson Tatum.
What a great arc on that shot. Almost fell into a fan. They're shooting 46% from the 3.
I mean, you got Tatum shooting 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. Jalen shooting 2 for 3. Your stars. And then doing that.
And doing that. Pixel today. Lakers have outscored the Celtics in the fourth quarter so far, 10-0. And over the last 9.5 minutes, 25-4. Tatum to the rack, right into the ground. Beautiful play. Tatum with 32.
What a move. What a move.
James with 23, Davis with 31, and Westbrook trying to get into a trailer. Picked up by Tatum. Here come the Celtics. 4-on-1. Brown, Tatum, up, down, and counted for 2 and a foul.
That's the last thing if you're
6 minutes and 12 seconds.
From the Lakers, they average 50.
Williams with the 3. Got it to go. 3-point hit. Tatum with 35. At halftime, he had 24.
Sanders, you kind of mentioned this.
Copper at youtube.com/highlight-her.
That's a Candace Parker special right there.
Over the left shoulder.
Tatum, step back 3. Good!
And that's a Reggie. That's a Reggie Miller special.
Tatum against James. Tatum for the 10.
Oh, man. That is straight butter. And if I'm LeBron James, I come right back at Tatum. What's the worst can happen?
42 points, and this perhaps his biggest bucket on LeBron James.
Wow.
Final shot from LeBron. Going for the win. Overtime in Los Angeles.
Him to shoot that 3. Jaylen Brown wasn't even guarding him. Nowhere in the vicinity of Westbrook.
Tatum drives on Reeves, step back, and that will drop. Tatum puts it in. 44 for Jayson Tatum.
My turn, your turn.
In overtime in Los Angeles, and a terrific come-from-behind win on the last game of a 6-game road trip. And the best team in the NBA survives and will go home with the win, ending a 2-game losing streak and going to 22-7.
Oh, man. Last game of the road trip, we've been going for like 13 days. Second night of a back-to-back. Man, what was down? 12 with 3 minutes left? But we found a way in. We needed that, man. Losing 2 in a row. Haven't been playing the best individually and as a team, but, man, found a way to get back on track. That felt good.
A first-team All-NBA selection and in the conversation for the MVP this season, playing for the best team in the NBA. Celtics went into OT. Coming up next inside the NBA, presented by Kia. Our producer tonight, Sean Gerchikoff. Our director, Matt Lipp. Associate director is Chris Nelson. Production assistants